Hey guys, I'm me, I run this channel.
Are you?
Yeah, this is Gabe.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm Gabe.
Anyway, so I thought about this idea about a week ago, which was me and Gabe basically having a conversation about a certain topic in film. So that'd be a kind of a cool segment to do for the channel and whatnot. So today we're going to be discussing superhero movies. Gabe, you want to say anything?
Not really.
Okay, so let's get started. This is our segment's gonna be called "Idiots with Soda." You got soda. So superhero movies. Our favorite superhero movies is what we're gonna start off with. So
You first.
you want to go with me first? Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite superhero movies. First I'm gonna start with the Avengers.
Who?
That's a good one.
It is, but that's not a hero. That's like.
Well, it's a team up.
But like
It counts.
You got
It's a
eventually.
superhero movie. It counts.
Eventually, you gotta settle on a character though.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. What I like about the Avengers is I remember seeing it in the theaters for the first time. I saw it twice.
Didn't we see it together? The first day it came out.
No, I'm talking about the first Avengers.
Okay, like we saw the second one together at the first
It
day.
wasn't the
came out.
second one.
Yeah, and then we also saw Deadpool.
We didn't see the second. Did we saw Age of Ultron together?
Mm-hmm. First day it came out.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
But alright. So the first one, I was in the 5th grade. So, seeing these characters was pretty cool together. There's a lot of things I like about this movie. I mean, the score, the theme song is how I wake up every morning.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh my gosh.
One thing I wasn't so sure about was the recasting of the Incredible Hulk. I like Mark Ruffalo and what he does, but I really liked Edward Norton. I still like Edward Norton. I watched the Incredible Hulk the other day. But I mean, if they were gonna recast, Mark Ruffalo was a great pick. Loki as the first villain was pretty good, strong villain.
Yeah.
With the Chitauri.
I thought it was actually really good, but I thought it was kind of sad how like Hulk could just throw him around like nothing. Like
Yeah.
he's practically a god almost. Well, isn't he?
Practically does.
Yeah, exactly. And so when he can just get thrown around by Hulk, who just is a mutated monster, practically. So, to me, it didn't make that much sense. And you've seen how much power he's had in those Thor movies.
Right.
And that he can just be grabbed by the
Hulk's
ankle.
pretty strong.
Yeah,
right?
but like, he could get away quick and like do some crap against him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, it just didn't make sense how easy Hulk just grabbed him, boom, boom, boom.
It's funny because, I've seen it twice this year already. I mean, the year just started a couple months ago. And there are some jokes I didn't get till like 4 years after the thing came out.
Mhm.
Like I got like a couple months ago.
I only saw it once or twice.
And one thing when I was watching a couple months ago was some of the green screen effects, if you really pay attention, don't hold up too well, but because they're on the Chitauri spaceship little thing just for one, whatever, when they're racing through New York City. I mean, it's good enough green screen, but you can tell.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Another one of my favorites, Captain America: The First Avenger. I like that theme song. It makes me cry every single time at the end.
Still haven't cried about it.
I love that movie so much. And another one, of course, Spider-Man 2. My favorite Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man 2.
With Dr. Octopus. That was my favorite Spider-Man movie as a kid. Like, that was Spider-Man. Sure, there was a third one, but I mean, yeah. And the first one I only had a VHS tape of at the time. But Spider-Man 2 was my shit, How about you? You got any favorites?
Oh my gosh. Like, I have to go somewhat Batman.
Batman.
But that's not really superhero, but that's like my main
That is
character.
superhero.
It is.
Which Batman movie?
There's so many.
I absolutely love... I mean, I like the Dark Knight trilogy, but I think I'm going to say Batman Begins is the best Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you remember that one?
Which one was
The
that?
one with Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I
What
watched
was the first one called?
like back in the 80s.
Ever.
Well, there's a TV show in the 60s.
But like the movie, the first movie.
Batman.
That one, I love rewatching that on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of fun because it's a lot of comedy. And it's like, when you look at the cinematography back then, how bad it was, but how hard they also had to work to get some of these shots. So that's probably my favorite one because I'm more of a cinematographer and I just love how some of the shots are shot. And it's just funny to watch.
I haven't seen Batman Returns in a while, but I think I prefer that one a little bit more. That was the one that came right after that one. But yeah, those are some of the favorites. I'm sure I'm missing one or two of them. But yeah, you want to go into why do we? No, different thing. What superhero movies should have in them?
You talk about it. I don't really get the question you're asking.
Okay, so some things superhero movies. I mean, you always got the cliches, but you also got just some things like. Do you want yours to be a good superhero movie? Like, we were talking about the Avengers, Batman, and not some, shitty...
cheesy ass.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Freaking Deadpool style.
I can't watch that movie.
Weird,
I can't
where
watch
did they
that
even
movie.
think of that? And just
I don't know. I
it's just
ignore
it's
that movie exists.
It's
and
just like a big ass
that movie does not exist in the X-Men timeline. They erased all of that.
It's so bad,
I hate that movie.
Oh my... Why? Just... Why?
Hey.
That was just... hands
Ryan
down
Reynolds
terrible.
Redeemed Deadpool, and it was great. But I hate that movie so much.
Deadpool was fun.
Also, I know a lot of people don't like Green Lantern.
Ooh.
I can't speak for myself because I haven't seen the movie in 4 years.
I still haven't seen it.
So, I'm afraid to watch it because I watched X-Men Origins maybe a year and a half ago. I was like, everyone's like, this is a really shitty movie. I'm like, it can't be that bad. And I watched it and it was bad. So I'm afraid to watch Green Lantern because I remember when it first came out, I really liked it. But that was, 2011? So, I don't want to watch it again, because I like Green Lantern, the character.
Mm-hmm. What does he even do,
He's cool. He's cool.
You gotta tell me now.
He has a ring, and he could. Whatever.
Come on, tell me.
I don't even know, man.
So could I wear that ring and become like a Green Lantern type of guy?
Yeah.
I need to take that ring. Get all the bitches.
I haven't really seen all the bad comic book movies. I've been avoiding them. There's one comic book movie or superhero movie that I like that everybody hates.
What?
And that's 2015's Fantastic Four. And here's my reason.
Oh my gosh.
Here's my reason. The reason why I like that movie because I don't take it seriously. It's a joke. It's bad, but it's hilarious. Because I went to the theater. It was the first movie I've ever seen by myself in the theater. I went and saw Fantastic Four. And every time at the end Dr. Doom would speak, I could not stop laughing because of how ridiculous and shitty he looked. That movie was a comedy. That's how bad it was. I was enjoying myself by laughing at how bad it was. I enjoyed my time, and that's why I like it. Because
would you say it's a good movie? Would you say it's a solid movie?
The first part.
The one you're talking about.
Fantastic. Yeah, the first. I think I like the first part, the first good chunk of it, but not so much to the no.
So no.
No. There's
Rotten Tomatoes type of critic, no.
Rotten Tomatoes. Oh my god, that has a terrible score. It's 8 or 9%. Yeah. Oh my god, it's terrible. But nothing's better or worse than X-Men Origins Wolverine.
What did that do on Rotten Tomatoes?
I think it was 34 or something. It was a shitty movie.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen Daredevil or Catwoman or Elektra yet. And I've heard those are pretty bad.
Movies?
Yeah.
Daredevil has a movie?
Yeah. He also have a TV show, which is
the TV show.
amazing. It's fantastic.
Both seasons. Second season I would say gets better.
Second season, definitely with the Punisher.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's some bad DC movies? Suicide Squad.
You loved it.
I didn't. Okay, the thing.
We're
with
getting off
Suicide
topic
Squad,
now.
No, the thing with Suicide Squad, I like the first half. It's the second half, and plus
Yeah.
there's Batman. I like Batman.
Batman was insane.
I like the movie.
I watched it with you when the first day it came out. We were 4 hours early. Where was Batman?
He's there for like 30 seconds. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. Wait, with
He shows up like 5 times, dude.
I don't remember him in the film.
But the thing is, like, I kind of like the movie, but it's bad. It's just bad. I can't.
Who's your favorite character from it?
Batman.
Mine is Diablo.
I just have to say,
I said that
I like the Joker.
but he didn't have enough scenes, and I didn't like the actor as much as like the older one. Like in
Can't
the last
the two.
Batman
Can't compare
movie.
that.
Yes, we can, dude. That guy was
Viola
insane.
Davis is Amanda Waller. I hate Amanda Waller as a character, but Viola Davis is just fantastic. Another movie I liked that a lot of people don't like is Batman v Superman. When I first saw that movie, I didn't like it either. But after seeing the Ultimate Edition, which is like an extra 30 minutes...
But we're talking
That's
about the
pretty good.
baseline movie that like 99% of people see.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
whatever.
that
It
is
was
shit.
okay. I like Batman vs Superman. I also like Man of Steel. But Suicide Squad was just shitty. So here's something for...
But I thought it was funny for how like the first 3 weeks you were defending it and you're like, it's the best movie
I
ever.
didn't say that.
I know you didn't say that, but it was like that.
Oh, but, you know, Batman vs Superman wins Razzies, but Suicide Squad gets a freaking Oscar. Against Star Trek, I about freaked the hell out in the living room. Sweet. So our next part's gonna be or I guess we did least favorite. But maybe I had an idea. See, superhero movies as a whole. I mean, I like them. They're personally some of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
There's some coming up, like my favorite characters, you know, Flash, Aquaman. Aquaman's getting this movie. They're about to be filming this summer. Flash is getting delayed. The DCEU is a mess, but hopefully it'll get better. MCU is doing pretty good. They just recently had Doctor Strange, which is great. Fox, Logan's coming out this Friday. I mean, from when we're recording.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that one.
Yeah, me too.
Fox. with the
Doctor
X-Men's
Strange
pretty good.
though, like
That was good. I mean,
That
the
was
special
good.
effects were pretty good.
it.
Marvel still has their.
I like how it was
villains.
different. Like with all the other superhero movies, they're kind of, you know, the same type of ish story, but like totally different. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And this is just on a different level, not like upwards or downwards. It's like just on a different level where it's like totally different.
Well, I watched the Honest trailer last night, and it was funny because it was comparing it about how so similar it is to Iron Man. But I guess, I mean, it's enough in the movie to be different with the, you know, magic and that one scene where he's like going through all the stuff with the colors and just like, you know, you're on a drugs trip for like 3 minutes. That was a pretty good scene. I never wanted that one to stop like that. Those special effects were, especially
Insane.
the ending with, I can't mention, that's a spoiler.
Can you?
Just because it's only been out for a couple months, I don't want to.
Dude, I saw it the second day it came out.
You saw it before me. He saw it before me.
Yeah, and I thought it was. I thought he already saw it, and I thought it had been out for like 3 weeks. And I go to it, and the whole theater was filled with people. I think it might have been the first day it came out.
Yeah.
And I come to school next day. I was like, "So, how did you like Doctor Strange?" And I was like, and he's like, "I haven't seen it." I was like,
I saw it on election day. So here I am at Jake's Burger, whatever. I'm with my grandpa, and my dad, and my brother. We eat a burger, and they have the coverage of the election going on. And so when I, got home, the election was, going to be over almost. We still had like an hour left. But by then it would be, determined, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go see the movie, whatever, and the election happens. We won't get into that, but it was like that. I'm gonna escape reality for a couple hours. I'm gonna be good because when I come home, it's gonna be a shit show either way. But it's a good movie. I haven't seen it since November. I got it the other day, yesterday. Which I don't know, but that's a good one. Let's see. I mean,
100% recommend it.
I'm really excited for Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Wonder Woman seems bad.
If Wonder Woman is bad, I'm going to cry. No joke. I'm going to cry. I cannot deal with Wonder Woman being bad. I just
can't. Your idol.
Oh, it's Wonder Woman, dude. Like, this is a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, probably the biggest film to come out this year as far as superhero movies go. You know? And of course we got Guardians coming up. I know you said you didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like, for me, every time I tried watching it, I rented it like 3 times. And every time it didn't hit me hard. Like, usually I would watch a film and get engaged, and to me, it felt as if I was watching it. And I like when a movie brings me into the movie.
Interesting.
And it didn't feel like that.
When I first saw it, it was like the night before, like the Thursday night showings. Okay, so we were in California, right? So we spent $20 on our tickets.
Each?
Yeah. And so we go to the Grauman's Chinese Theater, you know, with all the, you know, the stars and whatever. They got all that. And so IMAX 3D, right? We reserved our seats and whatever. If I would have been one seat over, it would have been perfect. But since, you know, the theater, you know, IMAX screen is huge. And so, like, you know, you were engaged because that's all you saw. And so it was kind of like curved or whatever, you 3D. I mean, I was into it. And so, for the first time seeing it like that, I mean, it's fantastic. But I do have to say, going from IMAX to a regular theater was like, what the hell is this? And then going from a regular theater to my TV. So I'm going from IMAX to my TV, and I'm like, what is this? Like, this is not the same movie. And so every time I watch it, I kind of like it less. Like, nothing's going to beat that first experience with that movie. And so, which is a bummer, because that was amazing. And for some reason, like, my dad and my brother really like to watch that movie a lot, but I seem to, like, not like it as much every time I watch it.
Because it's not like that.
Yeah, so I try not to watch it as much as I can.
Do you own it?
Yeah. I like watching it occasionally, but, like, it's like, you know, I don't want to put it in because I'm going to have to when the second one comes out in a couple months for my birthday. See what else is coming out this year. I recently saw the Lego Batman movie. That was pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
I've
never liked Lego movies. Like, it's I go back to the seriousness. It's just like, I'm not a Lego character. I can't really relate to that.
I'll tell you what. I was one of the very few people in the theater to get, like, 99% of the jokes. Because, like, you have to know the other Batman movies to really, like, my brother did not laugh once. This is a kid's movie. He did not enjoy it one bit. But here I am laughing my ass off because I understand the jokes. You know? Like, there was this one part where Joker's hijacking, like, a plane, whatever. And then he's talking about how Batman's his greatest villain, and the fuck, what are they called? The pilot.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Batman's gonna, you know, beat you. And then Joker's like, no. And then the pilot's like, what about that one time with the 2 boats? And it took me a second, but I'm like, you know, the Dark Knight with the... And I was, like, the only one to get that in the theater. And I laughed my ass off about that. But it's just stuff like that. Like, you have to remember some stuff from the Batman movies to understand. That was pretty good. Of course, Logan's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. Wolverine's been one of my favorites forever.
But... Dude,
Rated R, dude, is going to be...
Titties!
I mean, just be violence.
Yeah.
We talked about Guardians, Wonder Woman. Justice League comes out this year as well. And that's going to be interesting to see because, you know, with the Justice League, the DCU EU is okay so far. I like Man of Steel. I like Batman vs. Superman.
Man of Steel, ooh.
Not so much Suicide Squad. But
I didn't like Man of Steel.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people haven't liked the 3 movies so far. I've liked 2 of the 3.
Which is kind of weird because I liked Suicide Squad.
It's
and
weird.
you didn't really like it, and I don't like Man of Steel.
Because they could have done. Well, the thing with Suicide Squad is they could have done so much better.
Oh,
but they only gave
100%.
him
But,
6
like-
weeks to write the script, and they rushed it.
But if you don't like base it off of anything,
Mm-hmm.
then to me it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we got Thor Ragnarok is coming out this year too, which is gonna be great.
Yeah, you can't say that because that's
It's gonna
about Suicide
It's gonna
Squad.
be better than the first two. I know that much. We got Hulk in this movie. It's gonna be a buddy movie, whatever. They got the Planet Hulk. If you know that storyline, they're kind of just a little bit is gonna be in there. Spoiler: Doctor Strange is going to show up in the movie, as you saw at the end credit scene with Doctor Strange. If you've seen it, which is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you got Loki, whatever, Odin. It's just gonna be pretty good. So this year it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I actually on my phone have like entire list of the comic book movies coming out till 2020.
That is sad.
So
That
I
is
know
sad.
I know the dates. I know, but superheroes have really been I mean something like I've enjoyed since I was in kindergarten, since I can remember. Spider-Man, The Flash, Aquaman, 3 of my favorites. Another one I like is Constantine.
Ooh, I still haven't seen it.
I like.
Isn't that a TV show?
It's a TV show and a movie. So the movie in 2005 with Keanu Reeves, that's pretty good. I really like the TV show a little bit more. So this is like the dark magic, whatever, demons. And
What
stuff.
rated is it?
What, the movie?
Yeah.
R, and so like it shows like TV 14.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. The show only got 1 season, which I was kind of mad about because it's such a great show. It's just the ratings weren't high enough. And comic books, I mean, we don't even have to talk about movies. We can talk about TV shows. Like you saw Daredevil.
Yeah.
That was good. Did you ever see Jessica Jones?
No.
That's a good one as well.
I saw some of it, like the first 2 episodes, but that's about it.
Luke Cage is pretty good.
It was a lot. It's different though.
Luke Cage, quality-wise, I think is the best out of the 3. But story-wise, I think it's the worst. Because, they killed their villain 7 episodes in.
Yeah.
Or, I guess it can't be its villain because they have a new villain, like the last half. And I totally, just I couldn't, get more engaged after they killed that character. Because you were starting to invest in the villain, just like with the other 2, Jessica Jones and Daredevil. And so it was, so Iron Fist is coming out in a couple weeks, so we'll see how that is. Alright, I think we're going to stop that discussion for this part here. I don't know, Gabe, do you have any final thoughts?
Not really, but
I mean, we covered a lot of stuff. We were planning on doing horror this time, but we need to catch Gabe up on some horror movies. So we're like, well, he knows superhero movies, so I guess we can start with that.
yeah.
But thanks for watching. We're hoping this is going to be a regular segment type thing. So we'll see. But thanks for watching. Hopefully, thanks, Gabe. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think. So hopefully we'll do more of these along with my unboxings. But yeah.
Do some also movie reviews.
Yeah, so what we've been talking about actually is along with the unboxings, adding little mini movie reviews. Just because he wants me to explain it more and whatever.
Because with his unboxings, they're great, but they don't when you search a movie, I think of I want to know a little bit about the film.
Right.
And even if it's a 2-minute so you first unbox it, then you open it. And then you tell. But I don't know, it'd just be nice to have some background and see what's going on with it.
Yeah. And I tried a little bit with the Doctor Strange unboxing I did yesterday, which I did a lot better. But yeah, so Gabe's gonna be, on me for that one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll see how this stuff goes. Like I said, I got a video coming up in March and my Rogue One Steelbook in April, which I'm excited for.
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But,
Cool.
is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks guys for watching.
See
Really
y'all
appreciate
later.
it. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.